Hello friends, I'm Raz, and in today's video I'm going to share with you an IELTS Cue Card, which is describe a person in the news that you want to meet. The question is who he or she is, why he was on TV, how do you know about this person, and explain why you want to meet him. Well, there are innumerable mortals in the news who often catch the headlines of newspapers like politicians, singers, and other celebrities. To be honest, I frequently watch and read the news to keep myself abreast of the latest occasions around me. Here, I would like to talk about someone with whom I want to meet, and he hit the headlines very often. He is a regional singer, actor, and lyricist of our state, and his name is Tarsem Jassar. Jassar is very famous among youth and is regarded as a youth icon, as he is well known for his influential lyrics. Even though he has acquired name and fame, he is very down to earth. Apart from that, he is a member of many non-governmental associations and does a lot of charity work. I saw him in the news a few months back when Punjab was flooded due to the excess of water in the river. At that time, people were suffering from starvation, and Tarsem Jassar donated an ample of wealth to help the sufferers. I am a big aficionado of him and follow him on many social media websites. Mr. Jassar is a perfect role model for the youngsters, and they should idolize them. I have listened to all of his songs umpteen times. There are abundant reasons why I'd like to meet him. Firstly, I adore him a lot and wish if I can click some photographs with him. Apart from that, I want to thank him for his charity work and meaningful songs which always bind me with my valuable culture. Now, I have a keen desire to meet him so that I can inculcate few of his traits. I would like to meet this generous person and congratulate him for his kind steps towards humanity. I'm sure he must have changed people's perception of reality. If I get a chance to meet him, I will not miss the boat. Alright, so the follow-up questions will be, the first one is, what type of people can be seen on TV? What are the kinds of people do the news usually report about? So you can say, well, many celebrities like actors, singers, sports persons can be often seen on TV. Moreover, politicians, subject matter experts, bureaucrats, etc. are also seen on TV. The next question is, do you think there is too much news about celebrities? What is your take on the news reports in recent years? So you can say, our fascination for celebrities is nothing new. It is our way of getting a peek into the lives of those we idolize. Many celebs are now cashing in on that with reality shows, and so are their sponsors. On the other hand, news channels mostly focus on redundant news about famous people to increase their TRP. The next question is, do you think negative information in the news can have negative influence? So you can say, yes, definitely. The bleak news on news channels and in newspapers has a cynical influence as people start feeling that nothing good is happening around them. It may develop a sense of insecurity and fear among people, leading to chaos and confusion too sometimes. Also, people are not aware of the news about development, progress, and positive events around them, as too little attention is given to such news. The next question is, why do people like negative news? So you can say, people are fond of negative news as they want to be aware about the mischiefs happening around them. They want to be aware of such news which helps them take precautions for their safety and security. Also, it is common to find people more interested in news about disasters, crime, terrorism, scandals, corruption, rather than in news about positive developments. I think some people like negative news more than positive news because of their pessimistic attitude. The next question is, what is usually in the news in India? So you can say, in India, news is usually about politicians, celebrities, poets and crime. There are also discussions about social and political issues where an experts panel debates. There is also news about news developments and discoveries in India and in other countries. The next question is that information always true? So you can say, I would say that the information given on news is mostly true, as sometimes news channels may exaggerate and sensationalize any news piece for better TRP. People have access to many sources of information these days because of the internet, so news channels cannot afford to telecast fake and false news. The next question is, do you believe everything said in the news? Not really. I do believe most of the information shared in the news is correct, yet I usually follow more than one news channel, so the news I hear on one channel can be corroborated on other channels. These days the level of awareness of people has increased, so the news channels cannot afford to telecast fake or false news. The next question is, what kinds of news are popular in India? So you can say many kinds of news are popular in India, like political news, news about social issues, about crime, about celebrities, poets and other national and international famous people. Next question is, could superstars bring positive influence on the public? So you can say yes, of course. If superstars have a good image, then they can influence positively. Many people are their fans and look upon them as role models. So if they ask people to do something, people do so. For example, if they ask people to plant trees, people would definitely do so. If they ask people to abide by traffic rules, people would listen. The next question, are the stories about celebrities in the news always true? Is the news on celebrities mostly positive? So the answer you can say is no, not necessarily. In fact, most news are exaggerations about their personal lives and are just reported to increase TRP. The next question is, how do you think the celebs in the news can influence adolescents? So you can say celebs can influence adolescents in both positive and negative ways. If the celebs have a clean image, then what they say can influence the young people in good ways. However, if the celebs have a negative image in society, then the young people who follow them will follow their bad habits too. So thank you friends for watching this video, and keep watching more IELTS Cue Cards videos, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.